Hi boys and girls, welcome to Penny's Reading Nook. I'm here for the Patch Office at Spencer, West Virginia, and I have a book to read and an art project to do today. Art project with water and food coloring. Oh boy, does that not sound like fun? Yes! So let's jump in and get started, okay? The name of our book today is called Whoever You Are. It was written by Mem Fox and it was illustrated by Leslie Staub. So that means Mem wrote the words and Leslie drew the pictures. And this is a very, very cute story. Whoever you are. Little one, whoever you are, wherever you are, there are little ones just like you all over the world. Their skin may be different from yours, and their homes may be different from yours. Their schools may be different from yours. And their lands may be different from yours. It's very pretty there, I think. Their lives may be different from yours, and their words may be very different from yours. I think it's a very interesting writing. But inside, their hearts are just like yours. Whoever they are, wherever they are, all over the world. Their smiles are like yours, and they laugh just like you. Look at that. Their hurts are like yours, and they cry like you too. Whoever they are, wherever they are, all over the world. Little one, when you are older and when you are grown, you may be different. And they may be different wherever you are, wherever they are in this big, wide world. But remember this. It's very important. Joys are the same and love is the same. Pain is the same and blood is the same. See? They have boo-boos too. Smiles are the same and hearts are just the same. Wherever they are, wherever you are, wherever we are, all over the world. And then I want to read this back here on the back of the book to you. Every day, all over the world, children are laughing and crying, playing and learning, eating and sleeping. They may not look the same, and they may not speak the same language. Their lives may be quite different, but inside, they are just like you. And that is so true. And when you think about that, you look at that picture right there. Look at that giant world that we live in. And all over that world, boys and girls, there are boys and girls everywhere. And just like I said, they may be a little different, but in the same way, we're all the same. And that's a very important thing to remember. We are all alike, but we are all different. And what a boring place it would be if we were all the same, right? We'd just have all these twins all over. I mean, think about this. That would be boring, wouldn't it? Sure. So we all want to be alike. We all want to be different, okay? Just remember that. Well, I have a very, very fun art project for you today. And let me move some stuff around and we'll get started with it, okay? First, I'll tell you the stuff we need. We're going to need a coffee filter, and you know what I did? I ran off and I forgot my coffee filter. Oh, geez. But you know what? We can fix that because underneath the coffee filter, you needed a paper towel. And guess what? I have the paper towel. Hello. Okay. But I'll show you with the finished product what I did, okay? So first thing you're going to do, and we also need these things right here. Do you see that right there? That is called a pipette. And you kind of use it to suck up the water or coloring, and you squeeze it, and then it puts the stuff all over the paper, okay? So we have some little pipettes. You also might have some like little eyedroppers. Ask your family about those. And if not, just take a spoon. A spoon will work too, okay? And then we need some plastic cups, some food coloring, and just a little bit of water, okay? So, and then I've got this piece of my calendar page that I was going to put down so the food coloring doesn't go through, okay? And then I will lay my paper towel right down on top of it. And you'll see the one here that I did yesterday for it to dry. I lay it right down, and I imagine this is a white coffee filter, okay? And you would lay your coffee filter down on your paper towel, okay? Just imagine that. Kind of ruined the surprise there, didn't I? Now we need a little bit of water in our cups or in our little bowls. Now I will say you don't want to add a lot of water. You want a little bit of water and a lot of food coloring to make the runaway lid, to make the real bright, vibrant colors. You want a little water and a lot of color, okay? So kind of we'll divide that up a little bit. All right, next we need, in that book, the earth. What colors were on the earth? You remember? Blue and green. All right, so let's take some blue food coloring. Come over here to our other view where you can see it better, okay? We're going to put in some blue food coloring. And like I said, we want a lot of color and a little bit of water, okay? And then with the green as well, just put it in there. Okay. And then we'll stir it up. Oh, that's a pretty shade of blue, I think. And then we'll stir up the green. Okay. And then the fun happens, okay? We're going to put our colors up here. We're going to take our pipette and we're going to squeeze it, and we're going to suck up some blue food coloring in our pipette. And then just all over the paper towel. Watch how the colors spread as they're being absorbed by that paper towel. You see that? A little more blue there. And like I said, imagine that there's a round coffee filter there. But if you don't have a coffee filter, I'm showing you what you can do instead. So that kind of worked too, wasn't it? So then I need some land. I have my ocean all over my earth. Now we need to get some land on there, don't we? We need to get some green. I think this is always the fun part. You can let your imaginations run wild on how you want to design your earth there, okay? Kind of mesmerizing, isn't it, watching all of that? I think I might need a little more water. Need more oceans up here, I think. What do you think? All right, now, once that dries, we'll move that out of the way. We're going to let that dry, and with the magic of television, right? I happen to have one that's already dry. And I took a paper plate and I laid it down on my coffee filter and I traced a circle. You see my circle going around there? So now we need to cut my circle out. And remember, when you're holding your scissors, thumb up, fingers down. Fingers go in the big hole, thumb goes in the little hole. And we're going to follow the line and cut out our circle. And what do we have magically appearing? We have our earth, don't we? We do. And the last thing you need is a piece of red construction paper, because throughout that story, there was this person that was flying through the sky, floating through the sky, and I saw lots of hearts at the end of that book, right? Right. So then you're going to take a piece of red construction paper. I like to fold my construction paper in half. Okay, and then we're going to cut out a half of a heart design. So start here. We're going to go up and around and back down. And we have a half of a heart, and then when we open it up, we have a whole heart, right? Right, how cool was that? And then you just want some glue, and we're going to put some glue on our heart, and you can place it anywhere on your earth that you would like to, okay? Put mine right there, like that. And there you have a happy earth where everybody lives in harmony, because we remember we all smile the same, we all cry the same, we all get boo-boos, okay? That's just an important thing to remember. So there's one with a paper towel, and I kind of like the paper towel because if you can look closely, you'll see the designs that was on the paper towel. That kind of adds texture to the earth, like the mountains, right? Right. And then here is a finished product using an actual coffee filter, okay? So I showed you both ways that it could work. Just be careful with the food coloring because it does stain your hands sometimes. And like I said, you want to use a little bit of water and a lot of the food coloring to get the real vibrant, bright colors, okay? So, I hope you enjoy this art project and the book, and I hope you try it at home. And that's it for me today, so I will say, see you later, alligator. Mwah.